everyone, welcome back to another video. It's Ty Interpreting Weather here, and we today are going to be talking about that major upcoming possible nor'easter and also the upcoming snow pattern with that. So, without a doubt, let's get started. Okay, so taking a look here at the European model, which is actually more major than what the GFS and Canadian model have been saying. And the GFS model has been a little bit kind of tweaked a little bit, so it has to do an update. So today we're just going to be looking at the European model, especially. So we do have the Clipper system moving on its way in some severe weather right here, moving right into the northeast, but it becomes very scattered as snow showers, and that just moves off. And then we have some potential severe weather for Florida in the southern parts, actually. And then we have a low pressure system that tries to form but can't really due to this flat jet stream. It cannot push upward and strengthen. But here we go. This is what I thought about something. Hey, we have a lot of moisture over here and some moisture over here. And that reminded me of the blizzard of 93, where just the southeast got pummeled by feet of snow in some places. That was caused by moisture and more moisture here to collide with each other right here and go upward this way. But here's the thing though, on the European model and most of the other models especially, we have the low pressure system forming over here. If it forms over here, then it has the potential to grow even stronger and just pummel its way up the coast even more. But it gets formed off the coast, bringing some snowfall to mostly North Carolina and up, or northern, or more north than North Carolina. It's kind of confusing. But look at this. We have that huge dip right here where we have pelting, just hammering cold air going right into the southeast. Even Pensacola, Florida, Mobile, Alabama, and probably New Orleans could see freezing temperatures. But here's the main show that we're talking about. This will just ride up this blue isobar lines or the blue cold jet stream, and it actually brings a little bit of snowfall. But here's the thing, it strengthens rapidly. Look at that, 994 to 972 in just 6 hours. That is just insane when you think about it. That would make it definitely a bomb cyclone. I know we've been using that term a lot in a lot of snowstorms that have been happening, or hurricanes, you may say, but this is a bomb cyclone. And wow, it gets down to 958. It's basically what we call a snowicane. It's a made-up term that I made. It means that on satellite imagery, it looks like a hurricane, but with snow. So it's a hurricane with snow, a snowicane, which brings a amazing layers of snow to a lot of areas in mainly the coastal areas. Now, this is intense. Look at that. It just wraps around that low pressure system like it's nothing. It just continues to strengthen. It's like a subtropical storm at this moment. And then it just strengthens so much, it just dissipates right into basically Nova Scotia. And increasing chances for more snowfall, actually. We still have this pattern where it's the jet streams leading into the northeast, bringing some snowfall with it, and a little bit of severe weather over here in the start of February, just to kickstart it. But that will be it for the European model, and let's just move on to our total snowfall accumulations already. Even though it's not a forecast, this is what the European model is expecting. Alright everyone, this is your snowfall totals, but this isn't a forecast at all because we are still expecting this storm to be very far away at this point, so it can shift east, it can shift west. That could depend on your snowfall totals. But here we go, here's our first Clipper system. We do have some isolated areas of mainly half a foot, but most of it is just a few inches of snow, mainly for the very northern regions of the Northeast and the Great Lakes. But here we go. Here's our second Clipper system, bringing just a little bit more snowfall to the very northern regions, bringing just a few more inches. But here we go. Here's our big storm here. And bam, there we go. That is our snowstorm. Wow, that is just insane. Look at those snowfall totals, though. There is just so much snow going around. I can't even fathom how much there is. Look at this all the way across the coast. The coastline's just getting pelted by snow, like again, which is pretty surprising because usually the coast would usually see the least amount of snow because nor'easters tend to go near the coast, so that's where mostly the rain and snow line is. So with this system, it's completely the opposite. The coastlines are just being pelted by snow because of that track. The European model taking a track like this, bringing more snowfall to the coastal regions over here. But the GFS is different. I actually did take a look at it. The GFS takes it mainly like this, inward right here and out right here. That means that these areas are going to have some mixing issues, and mainly these areas above it are going to get the most snowfall, while these tiny little interior regions are just going to see rain. So, two different possibilities right here. But let's just take a look at these snowfall totals as we speak. Look at that. That is just a lot of snowfall because even Boston getting in on probably around 2 feet. A lot of places seeing 2 feet. If you're in the very magenta shades right here, the purple regions around 6 inches to a foot, and then the blue regions around 2 to 6 inches, and the very light blue regions 1 or 2 inches of snow. Grays just barely anything or dusting or so. But that will be it for the snowfall totals, and let's just move on to our weather fact of the day. All right, everyone, this is your weather fact of the day. Wet snow is best for snowman building according to science. Wow, that's great. And there's Among Us as an ad right here, but whatever. Physics confirms that you've likely known since childhood. Snow on the wet or moist side is best for building your own backyard frosty. One scientist pegs the perfect snow to water ratio at 5 to 1. Yeah, it's true. 1/5 of the snow is water. That's good because usually, when snow falls, we could usually see some melt on the ground, causing that ice that you see when you have like a foot of snow on the ground. You dig all the way to the bottom, there's just ice. Yeah, that's basically it when it goes from warm to cold as a storm goes by with all your snow. But there could be some mixing issues with that, which actually brings some of that very compact snow instead of all that fluffy, drier snow. So that will be your weather fact of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Interpreting weather out.